Hey Deb. No, I didn't play off stream, but you may remember the story about the lion things and the prey things, right? They were heating up, and there is a war. There has to be a war, and I just plan to do the storyline of that today. Nah, not exactly. We were asked for details and so on, but I don't think we can stop the war. Well, maybe we can, but even then, we could stop them from having the war. You know what? Let's go in already simply, finish the current mission, and then we go to the other mission, because the Nimion Kyrnan thingy majigger is the only thing that's still left at that point. Well, besides the one other ship and the random stuff. I haven't found anything. So, one thing first, I found the thing when I was tried to save the game last time. I was blinking there, so I flew there to not forget about that. In regards to our quests though, right? We got the treaty. No way that will work. It says peace treaty, yeah, but if you remember the story that we had with them, right? They were going at it. This is just the last thing before it really starts, you know? The diplomatic staff was saying, it's not us that started the war, it was you. Of course, maybe we can stop a full-scale war. That's always possible, right? But we'll see. First things first. Oh yeah, look, our thing. Did you remember our thing with the many lasers? So they have, let's not forget, iridium, gold, and neutronium, which is very nice. That was the guild ship. Quite an interesting device here too. Integrated into the ship's navigation, communication log, and systems. Is it some black tool there? I show you in a second. We got, or rather I can show you later on. There's entirely antimatter, and let's see if Ista can do it. Oh, Ista is pretty bad at that. Why is Ista that has to do it? Hold up. Hold on. Have Lieutenant Ista attempt to remove the device. Yeah, but why Xenoculture? Who cares? You know what? I would kind of like to do that. And do it again? I would like to get that, because I'm pissed that the other thing is used for that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, we didn't save at the base, we saved here, but when I closed the screen, right, we got a tool that we sometimes see stuff around us blipping up. I guess. I want to see if we can hack that. If you get lucky enough. I mean, why is this? Minus 65? Are you crazy? Oh, see? That worked. Yeah, it's really high. If you checked it was minus 65, which would be 13 skill points. So something antimatter flow has been changed. That's a good point, Deb. Why the guild didn't tell us about a security device? Apparently we get access to the ship logs. Let's start with entry 1, the unauthorized freelancing. So it's a not very kept secret that some traders do some freelancing stuff. Alright? Not too crazy. What about a special client? Special clients have been paying higher and higher prices both access to Imperial tech, so of the Foreign Empire, right? And direct access to our markets. We use these profits to acquire rare items and trade into riskier regions. So basically they trade with, I don't know, pirates or the world or something like that, right? Revenue opportunities. Our best revenue for the near future is sales to the fledgling races. This already has been profitable in light of the attention and the special clients giving us advance to purchase some of their new technologies and tactical information. That does sound like the devout here. Both parties have already appetite for previous offerings, and we expect in high demand for those with appropriate negotiations. It has a notation too. The profit margins being projected have failed to account for certain risk scenarios. For example, the sale of fleet, blah blah, information to client, and the sale of herbicide 9011. Hold on, herbicide? Is it part of the Jetson and Flotsam that we found? Should include a risk factor for the possible total loss of both client markets. What? Risk assessment should confine their domain analysis to well-defined risk metrics and leave changes to potential markets to strategic planning divisions. Alright. I mean, there might be others that fight, like the heretics and the devout, although it appears like the heretics completely lost. But I think there are no other two factions that are basically fighting a war, right? Client, let's say the devout, because those are the fuckers like that, provide location of a remnant device and success it to that with reprogramming it might be of special interest to Kyrnan, you were right, delivered by a third party to minimize suspicion. Allow targeted orbit as well as temporary disruption. Well, doesn't that sound interesting? Because the client with new info and imperial tech, you know, that sounds awfully like the devout. And I wouldn't be surprised if they want other people to go to war so that they can get access to their tech or can talk to them as a somewhat stronger position and then convert them or so, you know. I like how we basically eat everything around it. Oh, look at that, actually. We know what this is, right? This is a medium thruster. That is one of the dorsal fins. This is a shield thingy. That's a normal reactor, I think. I guess these are normal plasma here. And that's the rest. But still, I want to check on something, right? Namely, they say 9011. I wonder if the isolated lab will tell us something more about that. Because we were looking for entries like those, right? I'm not sure, but it might be. If not, we can always still go back to the traders and talk to them about that, I guess. Yes, it definitely sounds like our war. And the only war that we currently know of must be those chokers around here, right? You gotta kill every hive we see? Sure, we can do that. Just because or for some other reason? I mean, it's free money. Yeah, sure, sure. So first I'll try and see if we can get more info out of that, since we have something with the 9011 info, right? And then I say we just go back to the base first. And anything else? No, so we got some nice info. Ah, here. You could just ask us to report to them location of the missing ship. I mean, we can do that. We destroyed it, but who cares? Details, details. For some reason, hold on. Yeah, I didn't want to miss out on the one iridium. And they're irritating? Yeah, they are. Although they're kind of funny. Oh, the legendary steed of Viskamuk. We can trade with him. Never done it before because the prices were too high, but I think we got enough resources. We might finally do it and get our fighters, in fact. We need 132, which means we need around 80 more yttrium. Our cell of platinum would be quite doable. What if we do 100 only? Then we would be getting 151 yttrium, which should be enough. And I think the platinum is more than fine for us, right? These here I would love to keep. Let's get the fighter part. And I mean, we could buy aluminium for an... Actually, it's quite expensive, right? We had stations where the price for sell and buy was 0.02 and 0.03. And even though he says it's minus 30%, it's still higher than before. But oh well. Let's get our fighters. Fighter drones. They consume aluminium. Ah, well, we sold all the aluminium now. But of course we also got the much cooler lasers, right? 4 of them, in fact. We didn't have a proper fight yet at all. Alright, okay, they didn't do anything, sadly. Then let's talk to the traders, huh? The traders were around here. In fact, there's new shipments. Ask the guild to go there. Hold on. Oh, this is new, is it? No, it's not. I think we have already explored them. Yeah, we did. But it could have been new. Do we need to go back to the planet or what? What trade of the guild supply? Let's check out the planet first. No. Then I guess we just need to talk to the guild supply there. Alright, we took care of your missing ship. Very good to hear. Bishop is now done. We can sell him the coordinate. I mean, we did indeed destroy it for salvage, but we could still sell it to them. Sure. Oh, and that found something nice out. So basically they said, families of the deceased, but they don't care about that. They want to verify that the logs are unrecoverable. Well, we'll see about that, huh? Alright, let's see about trading. We now can sell this back again. Nice iridium. And let's see, this is what I meant, Deb, right? Look at these prices. 0.2, 0.3. Even with the high markups, right? But the Viscamite guy got like 10 times or 20 times the prices. Isn't that interesting? Like, this is so cheap, can I just buy everything you have? I can. Actually can. Alright, so we figured out about that, right? The mission is done here. I was hoping that this might help with the note, but no it didn't. We don't know about the tomb. I don't think we have... Did we have info about the Starlands? I don't think so, but we can try. And the rest would really then be about the treaty. So let's go to the base real quick, then we can take a quick look to there, to here again, and then we go to the treaty. Yeah, but where is the second Legion, Deb? We basically explored all the planets that we could. All the systems that we could. There's no unknown system that we are aware of. That's the problem, you know. Was it from them? Well, that would be easy then. I thought you meant for some other quest. I mean, sure, then we can ask them. Commodore has something. About the devout threat. Well, let's learn about them. Consult with Dosen, that is... you? I think? Maybe? No. Rama? No. What about you? Again. Oh, we have signed a limited alliance with Vigoria. Okay, basically they get some logs from us, some redacted logs. We get information about the remnants. I guess an alone. Yeah. I mean, no, the Goria were the research guys, right? I mean, the materials are okay, but... nothing too crazy. Can we do something cool with our stuff here? Not really. We could get better shields. That could be nice. We have our fighter drones now. We get heavy fighters, advanced maneuvers. That would be quite expensive to go for that though, and we don't really have the space right now. We don't necessarily need the batteries, right? We still don't have the better engines, sadly. I hope we will get them soonish. I wonder if Vigoria? That might be, but it sounds more like the Devout. They use tactics like these to beat everyone else down and then conquer them and proselytize them. Well, let's get better shields. So what does it do? Shows the amount... no, slows the amount by which our shield naturally discharge. So as long as the shield doesn't get used up, it will take longer until it fades. Then this year, our recharge rate is quicker, so we can use it more often. That sounds quite nice. And the max charge, that can take more hits. You know what? I think we should take everything actually. So the charge holds for longer under fire. When out of it, we can recharge quicker, and if we use it while not being depleted, it holds for longer. Let's see our... yeah, see, Devout. We should talk to the Alethea's commander, and we can go for these here. But yes, let's do that. Let's talk to the Alea real quick. Alethea, I guess. And then we can go and find someone from the second Legion. They should probably be defending the guild still, so it should be a good spot. We might have an insight on the Devout. Okay. There's no reference in the logs and communications to any kind of central authority. That's actually a good point. Who is leading them then? How are they acting? We got some divine whisper, so there's some kind that tells them they are god or what. Might be even the Goria, maybe, who knows? Oh, the Pure Hive. Oh no, don't tell me it's the one we already destroyed. That would be silly. As we explored, I'm pretty sure we destroyed all the ships we didn't need anymore for resources. No. Let's go... Where was the hive? Oh, no, let's go to the trade... Well, okay. Hold on. Here? No, let's go to the traders, please. I want to see if you can find a second legion like Deb said. Well, we found some devout, at least it doesn't need second legion. Oh, we can talk to him about the scepter. Which we already sold by the way. Tell us more about it. You could actually die, yeah, we knew about that. Well, let's sell the scepter. The fun part is, we didn't have the scepter actually. We sold it. That's very funny. Okay, but that was the second legion then. We could try these guys here. So selling our copper. I don't know, let's go to the Oceanic world actually. See if they got something nice to trade. Let's see. Buy prices, really not that good. But see, these prices here. They say only plus 10, only plus 30, right? But for the other guys, we paid it for 0.02 and 0.03. Look at these prices, it's 10 times the price. I mean, we don't need that much platinum, but still. In fact, I don't even know what we need. I'll just sell a few so that we have 800 of that, I guess, and get tons of platinum for that. Good. Still, I want to go there and see if we can find the emirs. You know. The actual guys that are not in the Legion. Because they want to have their copper stuff, right? If we got so much copper by now, maybe we can get a few cheap resources here or there. Let's see, I'm not seeing anyone in here right now though. Let's go to the Flingers, see if we can find one of them. Not really, huh? Are we simply out of luck? Hold on, there's someone. There, one of the emirs. Let's trade. So they want to have copper. And, well, they're okay-ish, right? We could sell a few things, but we don't want to sell these here. At least I don't think we want to. We could buy more silver, but I think we got more than enough. Etium would be okay-ish. It's not too expensive, I guess. Only 12% markup. A few more crystals, but I don't know if we need them. We already got the big crystal, the big engines, right? Ephraim DB. I don't know, man. I mean, we have quite a few of these already, right? Adamantium? Adamantium might be a good idea. Well, they have 0. I guess you could get more of those, even though we don't really need them. Because we already got these reactors, you know? We already got all the reactors we need. Maybe we need a few more, a few later on. Let's just get, I don't know, to 8. I mean, we could get one of those here. Hope. More Kyrnan, even though it's expensive. Actually, it's too expensive. You know, Kyrnan is really expensive with them. 62% is a very high markup. Get all of the yttrium that we can get, and another thing is okay. Alright, that being said, let's go for another try for here again. And then see. I think the devout mode would be nice to unlock before we do that. It was just popping them like nothing before, man. That's like candies, they popped. So basically we go here and then we go down here and see if we can find the ship that we hopefully didn't dismember yet. Or maybe if we just appear at the location and with the info that we analyze all the stuff we already found, we might be able to find something. But material-wise, I think we look quite nice. Of course, these rare stuff, they're probably pretty neat for later on, I could imagine. But we could make another 2 beams or so, I think, by now, so that's quite neat. We could make another reactor if we wanted to, and so on and so forth, so yeah, that's quite well. Oh, we picked up a fossilized transmitter, apparently. For whatever reason. Well, we got 20 research points, I guess. And yet another new try. Let's have we get a plus 20. Hey dirt! 14 platinum. And again, come back later, they say. I wonder if that actually finishes sometimes. Oh. Well, this was once a small planetoid that actually was shattered. That's interesting. I wonder if we do that often enough that we actually get something out of that. Oh, here, the odd motifs are there. Well, let's check that out. We fly a few more of these. Actually, why did we need to go there? Wouldn't it be quicker to just go to here and then there? In the pure hive? Yes, in the pure hive. What was the mission log for that? Or the log in itself for that? On one of the most recent devout ships that recorded this kind of information about these divine whispers or whatever that was lost in a conflict with the pure hive. I just hope he didn't destroy the remnant yet, you know? surprised we didn't find any more of the hive yet, though. Ah, there we got someone. Let's run through the sun. Activate our shields and have some fun. Good luck trying to ram me, man. Oh, that thing died real quick. Look at these resources, man. It's so good. Alright, anyways. See? That's a figure I made. We can already see that there's something is here, right? And that is how I found the other ship. Actually, we need to go there anyways. Honestly, why couldn't we just go to here? Wouldn't that have been much quicker? I mean, we could have, right? But I just click Control on the left click, I think, and then we automatically go there. Another flying hive in 2 coordinators. These are the medium ships. I guess they will have the small ships beaming in. There's a Kyrnan. Oh yeah, there are quite a few of them around actually. It's quite neat, these lasers, I have to say. Hold on. There's still resources lying around. Alright, I need to... Do you see something blink there? No, right. Let me go up there. Ah, there's the devoured wreck. Let's ensure that we don't accidentally destroy that, because it looks to be red, and you know what happens if it's red. That means we auto-fire on that, and that's not a very nice thing. If we want to search for it. Of course, maybe we get really lucky and they drop it, but I wouldn't bet on it. And we just go through their armor like nothing. Alright, so let's just quickly disable the auto shooting. Manual. And check out the devoured wreck. But it's a pretty big ship, yeah, a big kill. How did they manage to kill this thing? A massive wreck. Was in a flag of a firefight. A flag? They're able to evacuate most of their sent information before the attackers scavenge for resources. I mean, maybe. Temperature in the one not shown, which is quite nice. And we still find some info. Avoid Flinger, which would be a shorter route, as this leads to Sepharia. What are the Sepharia? Worth the risk even with our new ships. Proceed north 3 sector and then west until a nebula detected. We can do that. North 3 sectors and then west until there's a nebula. No, without a Flinger. We need to go 3 north, so 1, 2, 3, and then west until we reach some kind of nebula. No, we don't take the Flinger. Isn't it? Look. Avoid Flinger. Avoid Flinger. I don't even know which Flinger they mean. Because there is no Flinger. Which Flinger, Deb? There is no other Flinger. Fine, let's look around. Don't think we find a Flinger, Deb. We have to follow their route, I think is the idea. Because the ship also didn't go there, and we probably need to go the same route to... Actually, why do we need to do that? Good question, mate. Because there is some recording, right? I still don't know what Safari actually is. Yeah, that's a good point. Did I actually finish the mission? No, here. I mean, let's just try around. We just to find some nebula, right? We just need to find some kind of nebula. I mean, there would be a nebula in theory. Or there's also nebula, right? It looks like that, so we can find it on the map, definitely. Backtrack southeast, sounds good. Well, we don't know how far southeast though, right? I mean, yes, they died here. But in theory, that could have happened anywhere, right? They could have fought here and simply retreated to there and died there, for example. Yeah, I hope it won't take too long to find a nebula. Actually, what about the outer fog? Ah, shit. Yeah, but the thing is, it died somewhere, sure. So you think when they wrote this, they were around here and invented? It makes no sense, because then we would be in the nebula dip, right? Hold on. Proceed north 3 sectors and then continue until nebula detected. That might just mean that they wanted to go from there where they are right now. But normally should have already seen it, I guess. I should not have seen it here already, I think. What? Yeah, related to some recent mission. I guess it could be 2. But I still don't know. It could be everywhere simply, you know? Oh, maybe it's that one here. I mean, 1, 2, 3, and then east. There would be somewhere here though. It would be forever. At least we found a new system, I guess. Avoid Cepharia by tapping north 3 sectors and then west. What even is Cepharia, man? Yeah, but we don't have any system name. That's a problem, right? We don't know about any system names. Which is a bit silly, actually. I would love to actually have some system names. Oh, another one of those. Another Metroid. Metroid? No, it's not a Metroid. However, Meteor. See if we can get it. At least we got a wormhole there, which is nice. Didn't see the thingy again though. Well, we know it was around here, so we can simply go back and find it there. Should be our 6th one by now. Oh, neutronium, which is nice, and something just bobbed in. What the fuck are you? Are you pirates? There you are. Well, we got quite a bit of gold, but your prices suck, man. They really suck. Nah, rather not. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that there's a wormhole, but I don't think this is the right spot, Deb. We were here. 1, 2, 3 would be there, and then east. I mean, that would be around here then. We could try if we really see something there. Maybe it is meant to be stupid and just go where they told us to go, you know? Possible. No! Yeah, there's a nebula somewhere. But I think if you just go southeast, you should have found it somewhere around here, you know? You can go up to here, I guess. If No, but we have already explored here, right? I really don't think we will be finding more. Not here. But now? Come on, it was really close. How close do I need to be to find this gold meteor, man? Go east a little more? We can check around here, I guess. Basically, we go to here and make simply a big way around here. Just if it's somewhere around it, right? Because the recent mission, could have been anywhere, right? Maybe actually do have an info where Cepharia is. Cepharia, right? How's it written? Here. No, that's the only notice of Cepharia. I mean, it could be somewhere in here. In theory, or somewhere here. But I don't think the game wants us to go that far, surely, right? Man, I just really wish we had names for where we are going to go, right? We know about Celeano here, for example, right? That is nice. And we know that they have a big system here, for example, right? But they don't have names besides Devout Planet, I guess. That's probably a galactic map. Oh, I wish there would be, man. I really wish. Would be so nice. Hold on, what is that? Oh, this must be an range to the combat. There we go, 150. Yeah, I hope so, man. I really hope so. As a dispatch. Let's just go to there then. See if we find something if we go around here. Well, let's go the long way. Go like so. And if we haven't found anything, I don't know, just walk back and who knows, maybe we find the Goriel guy and they say, Seferano, oh yeah, that's here, there's a spot, you know, that would be nice. I mean, the theoretical map is quite big after all. Pretty sure it won't be that big, but still. Where the hell are we even? Did I miss the spot? Where could it be? Avoid Flinger. So there's some Flinger that would lead to some kind of Sepharia. And wherever Sepharia is, right? Or there must be a Flinger that leads to somewhere else. And from there on, 3 sectors north. So if we would know where Sepharia is, right? Then we could extrapolate it from there. But I think if we don't know where Sepharia is, then we are out of luck. Because Basic says, go to Sepharia, go to the flinger that leads away from it, and then, where you are then, go north 3 sectors and west. But where the hell... Oh! Where the hell do I know where Sepharia is? I know that there's a multi-modal Sithite. That is something interesting, I guess. I mean, you can also ask the Athlayer, maybe? If they know where it is? Oh? Oh, what? The Goria are island now, yes they are. That's a good question. If the ship appears again, we can ask them maybe where their planets are. Or if they got a home base that we can visit or stuff like that. Alright. To start cycling through a complex model phase output. It's not random. But the computer cannot find a finite solution, which is interesting, I guess. Nice research points for that. Dr. Rama was hoping to oh yeah, Dr. Rama was trying to find that. Maybe she will like it quite a bit. And we get some nice bonus from that. Let's not tell her. No, we need to tell her. Lieutenant Perks, let's try to land it. For Iridium, I guess, which is nice, but not crazy. And I would really love to find a way to warp back quickly too. The moisture was boiled off entirely. That's not very nice. 25 points though. Interesting planet, I guess. And some more research points. So there's certainly no point to teleport back quickly. Just, I mean, going to here or here is basically the same thing as going to there, right? And maybe we find another system up there. We can tell Dr. Arama about that thing, she might be happy about that. Can try finding the Goria. I mean, maybe the Nimion homeworld is named Zipharon. Have you cracked all the space stations yet? What do you mean with that? There's no enemy left that we haven't defeated or something like that. Shielded ones? Yeah, we did. The shielded one was down there. That was so tough, but we already beat it up quite easily. And the other one was the one where we found the first blast laser. The first beam laser, which we've cheated with the cannons. But actually, maybe the station was with Zipharon. Oh, hold on. First relay. If the station would be Zipharon, right? That would be here, and then 1, 2, 3 north. West, there would be a nebula in theory. If that is called Zipharon. On the other hand, that was away from it, right? So it would be here, and then 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess it would still be the nebula. We could try it? No, was it 3? No, that was 3 north and then west till the nebula, right? North 3 sectors and then west until nebula. So, first north and then you go west until the nebula. And I mean, if there's a super duper space station with this super killer beam, right? Maybe that meant we shouldn't go there. Let's try to avoid it, which means they were here. Then 1, 2, 3 and west, and then you got this thing here. You know? Or maybe you count that and I got 1, 2, 3 and then you would be here. Yeah, there's a flinger. This here is a flinger. These green lines. And the flinger goes in both directions. Of course the flinger is a shortcut. No, it depends where they want to go. Maybe they wanted to go, let's say, to here, right? Or let's say to here. Or in fact, if they go to here, they could just use the wormhole and go to here, for example. Because don't forget, wormholes. If they reach a wormhole, they can just go anywhere. And if they would use the shortcut to the wormhole, vroom. But since they didn't want to go here, let's say, due to the space station, you know, they needed to go the long way. Yeah, but they couldn't use the wormhole because the base was there. That was where the big ass base with the shield and the super laser was there, you know? And if that is the far or something, then maybe they didn't want to go there because it would have been destroyed if they go through here. You see? And that's why they couldn't go there. They couldn't use this shortcut because the space station was in the way. And that's why they had to go the long way to here. That would be my idea. At least there would be a nebula, you know? Because we don't have that many nebulas. I guess these are also called as nebulas, right? In theory. I mean, what do I know, right? There are a few nebulas here and there. I don't know, man. Yeah, we can just check it, right? Maybe we find something, maybe we don't. One of those again. Portal code. Nimion will allow passage but no safe refuge. Rendezvous at Void Redoubt. That is interesting. I mean, there are not that many nebulas total actually, right? So we could go to here, then to here, then to here, then to here, even to here, and I mean, there's in theory something that looks like a nebula, right? Although I think nebulas are things like these and not just like these here, right? Else there would be quite a few things. But do they? I don't know. Could be, surely, right? But the good thing is you can just use the existing wormholes. Just go through and maybe something will trigger from our mission. Oh yeah, today's mod check. Oh! Like we flew into a molas. Interesting. What does it tell us, Avery? Avoid disruptor. I mean, at least we're finding interesting things there. 50 research points, very neat. The why is surely the void disruptor. Can I not research it? Like a spider? It might be. Oh, we had a new mission out of that. Yeah, thanks. I figured that. So, anything new? Anything good? Apparently not. Then let's just destroy it and we can continue flying. Also free neutronium. Maybe find a few more of these things, would be nice. I mean, this wasn't. I mean, it could be there's a big ass space station somewhere around here. Just make a note. Maybe somewhere here, space station. We can check that sometime later, maybe, right? Oh, hold up. There's another system. I mean, but this isn't Nimion space here, right? Nimion space is up somewhere around here. Who cares? Let's check for Sephara then, if you can find it. Let's probably get a gateway again. It doesn't look like a gateway. Is that a mortal planet? No, a rocky one. So the other world, but intact lander sits amidst a boulder field. Could a trap? Who knows? Firelog says rough terrain. Dehydrated platinum, very nice. Oh, there's a devout meeting location. Half the promised bounty for the chariot. That is up night. So they found a chariot. One of these old, gigantic battleships. Apparently the devout decided to just kill everyone. How very devout of them. No. So there was sadly no teleport point, no orb point. But yeah, my idea is simply we check out all the nebulas, right? So these here, and these here. That look like real nebulas. Then this was more a mining field. We can check it out here too. We can go to here. We can check out these here and these here. In fact, and those 5 here. Who knows? Maybe one of them is called or was called Sephiron in the good old times. Yeah, but maybe we get lucky and we just fly through one of the nebulas and they go, ha, that's it. We did it a few times, right? We just needed to go near something that is matching, and then we found it. So maybe we could get that again. Would be pretty neat. Other than that, let's drive to space. We really need the bigger thrusters, man. We got so many of them. In fact, our ship is fully maxed out, right? Use up I think 105 hexes. Oh, something like that. But I think it's just going through these nebulas. That's maybe 5 minutes or so. So it should be relatively quick. And if we don't find anything, I guess then we don't find anything, right? If the Gori also know about nothing and we can just continue with the Kyrnan mission. Ah, wormhole, perfect. So nothing near here either. Plus 35, that's something nice. 119. Oh, 3D beryllium. Actually, this is something that I wonder, right? We have only laser 1 and shield 1, right? But, they are called 1 and, maybe we find a way later to upgrade them anyways, right? Alright, there's nothing, so let's go first to here. What are you doing, buddy? So I'm not doing anything right now, right? I just told the autopilot to please go there. And, what the fuck is wrong with you, game? There, that wasn't difficult, was it? And yeah, I don't think it's this one here. I just want to check them all out in case there is something weird. I mean, pretty sure it wasn't that one here, right? We didn't find anything at that remnant. Let's just check it out. These 5 minutes we can take the time off. And this game was already complete here, so that is fine. In that case, let's try going to... Oh, that's to there simply. Oh yes. I was one of these CFX traders. I haven't seen those in a long time. Well, traders. The logisticians more like. But yeah, I don't think there's anything here either. So let's just go to here, because there is one. You know what? I think that's enough of destroys, right? Although, I mean, there's so many nebulas though. Yeah, I think you're right. I think without knowing where Safarion is, Sephardia, whatever else, you probably won't get it. Is it Sephardia or Safarion? Something like that, right? Sepharia. I don't think we'll be finding it without this information. Oh well. Hold up. Yeah, what do I know? Still. Oh yeah, the Lorcans. I kind of forgot these guys existed, to be honest. Do you want to trade something, maybe, while we're here? No, not even at all. Okay. Fine, let's just go and do that, I guess. Because I really have no idea where those guys could be. None. Game, please. So the autopilot could use some work still, I guess. But yeah, like I said. Oh. It probably, hopefully, eventually would be some kind of nebula. But I really have no idea where it is. Oh yeah, look at that. We have reason to believe the Devout are investigating conflict between you guys. We need proof. How would you get proof though? Yeah, right? But that guy basically said, which is a bit weird. Yeah, I do remember that, but this guy basically said we need proof. And I don't think, I mean, maybe we have it and we can just present it to them at the missions, at the mission, right? Or maybe they say you don't have any proof. Yeah, great, thanks. Just find that something, right? It only would be that easy. The something would probably, the something would probably be the devout motives there. Which means we would need to find a stupid nebula somewhere. No, no, no? I mean, if that's enough, then yeah. But then we already have it. Then we just need to present it. And that's what I meant, right? Maybe it's enough if you just go to where the mission is supposed to be, to their homeworld, and say them, actually... And that will do it. Yeah, and we have the logs to prove that, right? I know that. I was just saying, is that enough? Can we just show them these and then it's good? Or are they going to like, yeah, actually that's not enough, you need something more. You need to find a special item for that, you know? Collect uranium? It's a Nimion operation, I'm sure that's fine. Oh, that's not fine at all. Disaster! Jostro got injured twice. Well, maybe next time then, huh? I mean, the third party was the guild. They delivered it. And was done by the Devout to the Kyrnan. And I'm pretty sure we got the info for that already. Hold up. Deb. Look at this. There's a flinger here, right? And 1, 2, 3 west would lead to a nebula. That could also be it in theory. But this has nothing to do with the Safarians, though, as far as I'm aware, at least. Well, we did fight these robot guys here, right? Maybe the robot guys are called Safarian. No? I mean, it could be. You're true. Yeah, that's right. Because we fought the robot guys in here, not down there. I hate it when there are open quests, man. I hate it. Probably somewhere here. Probably not on the small lunar moon. I mean, if there are like lions, probably some terrestrial world, for example. That would fit. Well, Hauler buddy. Maybe they have something new for us. No? Oh, actually, they trade with us now. That's right. Oh yeah. We wanted to sell Ethereum for them, and we got quite the gold out of that. We could, for example, sell one of that, get 36 gold, and buy adamantium for that. For example. Actually, titanium is really cheap. Give me all you have. 91 gold, and we got around 40 gold, which is okay. I mean, yes, because we need it for the thrusters. If we ever get better thruster, that is fine. That sounds fair. Yeah, but I don't think it is. Okay, this time we get some nice uranium though. This probably is this here. Because terrestrial and lions. There's also a question what actually does constitute as a nebula, right? Because is a nebula everything where there's something like that here? Because not every system has that, right? This one here has nothing like that. But isn't that also nebula? And that, and that, and that, right? Also in theory, there was a Devout ship, right? Surely the Devout wouldn't simply go through Kyrnan, through Nimion or Kyrnan space or so. In fact, considering that a ship died, where was it? The ship had died here, right? It probably is somewhere around here, rather. Yeah, see, there's a Nimion Guardian and a light frigate. That looks like the system then, I'm pretty sure. Okay, the Guardian's just a normal space station. It's fine. Doesn't even look that strong, to be honest. Are you willing to trade with us, actually? They also want gold. I mean... And they really need uranium, man. Let's sell a few things back to 80. For what do we actually need that? Fusion, basically for missiles, I guess. Sure, it's fine. That looks like a proper capital world. In the diplomatic sector of the Nimion homeworld. It's indeed them. Let's present the treaty offer from the Kyrnians. As a high energy signal emitting from our cargo hold. What? Everyone's goal with 12% raise and concede nothing in return. That sounds weird. Did you see the message there? Something is jamming our long-range communication network. Uh-oh. The Kyrnans! Oh, they tricked us. Those fuckers. It comes from the remnant artifacts we got from... Oh yeah, the artifacts that we got from them. They tricked us. I mean, not like we got a chance, but now they know where the homeworld is. They didn't know that before, I think. Oh no! We got tricked! I don't like being tricked. Yeah, we were used, man. Hell yeah. Explain your action. First, an artifact you must use this. Yeah, let's talk about the artifacts. We're having a dispatch. We will help you. Because I hate this treachery. Since it's not coming from us mainly. So quick. They were used indeed, man. Imagine that. Let's have another talk with them. Oh, we can't. Let's go to them then here. If yet we re-earn our trust. How come? Didn't I already destroy them all? I mean, maybe they got more of them, of course, right? Have defeated Kyrnan ship. Occupying this system. Yeah, but I don't see any more of their ships, though. I can just assume that maybe a few ships are here, because there are nobody in this system left. We destroyed them all. Man, but without us, I would have taken them down, man, and destroyed their homeworld. You got Nimion Scout, that's neat. Defeating them ships occupied the system. But we did! Is there maybe one ship that ran away or so, or...? Yeah, but they said their homeworld, right? Well, near their homeworld. I guess we can go to the Flinger and check out the nearest system? Or maybe it's up there. I doubt it, but... I mean, there was nothing here, right? That is only one system. This is the only system that is near it. I guess we could also check that. You know, check that, go back here if there's nothing there. You see. With again, Neon, the haulers. Nothing crazy. Let's go down there, see if something is here. If not, we just teleport back and go up to here, I guess. Autopilot! You make me so freaking mad sometimes. Ah, there we are. Probably them. Another cruiser, and only a scout. Cruiser Lancer. What do we have for ships, man? Where are the strong ships of the Nimion, of the Lions? Oh, we got an aperture penetrator. That's neat. A carrier up there. Oopsie, sorry. Hehehe. That's still alive, that's why they didn't become our enemies. I'm kind of worried about the drones. Drones seem to be dying quite quickly. Are they actually useful? Off with your head! That should do it, right? I only see the scouts over them, which is a bit weird. Still more. I mean... Where? I guess could be something here? Let's just go through... Come on. Were the Nimions here too? Go back. No, let's go actually to here and go down. I want to see if maybe something is down there. Not sure if that also counts as Nimion space or not. There are definitely more Kyrnan though. Got the cargo thingy. Penetrator. Allows precise targeting of beam weapon. Oh, better beam weapons, huh? I don't mind those. More penetration. I figured you liked that. Bonk. Ah, too late. Is that the Nimion, the Kyrnan homeworld? Or was that somewhere else? I think the Kyrnan homeworld was here, right? Or here? I figured. God. Well, probably not, because I only see these enemy lancers and so on. Alright, let's assume that's all that we had to destroy. Let's go back to the homeworld first. If we don't find anything here, we just go to the blue star. I don't know, man. Somewhere must be another ship of those. Oh, they're Nimion scouts. Why are you yellow? Because I destroyed your ship by accident. But it's only scouts. So weird. Don't they have any better ships? Ah, well done. So that someone of them was it. You've took the scales, indeed. The bulk of all three was on deep space maneuvers. I see. Yeah, we know about these traders too, right? We get some tech from them. Hold on. What is this though? A fossil warhead. What? FTL speeds. Okay. Okay. The fission. We have no nuclear missiles. Really? Me. Okay. I wonder if we can still make peace though. Let's go to around here. Do you remember where the Kyrnan homeworld was? Was it around here? Or was it around here? I thought we were doing trader stuff, and then we found the Nirnans around here. That's how I remember it. But I'm not sure. Could also be somewhere around here. Oh, what is it? Another birth relay. We find quite a few of those by now. Let's see, what methods does he have? Use a line of slingers to cut through devout space at speed. Proton company destroy the mass drivers. Void eyes. I understand. I understand completely nothing, that's right. Pretty far off from the main planet though. We can use this then to... I really think it was here, so just go there and explore these systems. We can just fling back and forth. And if there's nothing... I thought the homeworld is there, right? But if not, we can just go there. I want to see if the Nirnan says something about that. Yeah, but that's the question, right? Where are the Kyrnans? I don't remember where the worlds are. I thought the worlds were around here. Because we were doing guild trader stuff, and then we found the Kyrnans. That is how I remember it, at least. Oh, chromatic cliffs. I'll buy it. We didn't have that yet. Analyze. 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 But the iridium for aluminum is still quite cheap to buy. I think it's fine, we got enough of those. What does the chromatic glyph do though? I guess it's because we had so many of the normal glyphs found in the asteroid fields. 52 hit points, and what does that do? Not blatantly to negotiate an agreement with advanced AI. Not a peace treaty, but a pact of the party and the risk of communicating with some prisoner oracle. Oracle? You mind like some divine whispers, maybe? Maybe that some AI is getting the devout guys to go crazy. So if you find the AI, some AI, we could talk to it. Just south, do you mean that part here? Or that part? Or that part? Legion Scout, these are the enemies. All around. Yeah, right, I figured it was somewhere around there, but I don't remember it very much. Where the exact space is, or was. You're pushing a space station around. Check out if it's here or here, and if not, we just warp there, and then we warp here. It was somewhere around there, right? Buddy, where the fuck are you going? Honestly, the autopilot is making me so mad. Freaking autopilot. So again, second Legion. We can beat up a few more devoutes, sure. But I get the feeling I'm at the wrong spot. Sorry, bro. And the shields are getting stronger by quite a bit, actually. Boom. I like that. I liked it very much. Oh. Sorry, bro. So let's just fling once more. We can just go back. That's very quick after all. Again, it's only the devout there. Which means I'm definitely very, very wrong. Ramming speed! You know what? I think the amount of plasma that we have, that is enough for normal things. For normal things... Check out that here. Besides those dastardly drones that we fought down there. Let's say, just one more plasma and the rest, then you get to the dreadnought. Even more laser. We love lasers, right? So it's a good idea to go for them. before we go through, let's have some more fights. We don't have enough fights nowadays, right? Ramming speeds! This is some kind of a proper battle this time. We have a few more ships here and there, on all sides. Anyways, let's go back to here again. And if there's nothing here, we just check out these here. I'm pretty sure they should be there, but maybe they're all destroyed, you know? Maybe there's nothing we can fight right now here. That's an option too, right? Actually, what kind of mission do we have? This, the route, the flotsam stuff. Actually, there's not much left that you can do besides that, actually. I don't know any new starbases. We would then need try to find a few more people here or there. What about the other world? I mean, we're not crazy, Deb, right? They had a starbase here, or a few fleets here, but I don't find the Kyrnan at all anymore. Did we destroy them all? Or they wiped out? There's nothing else here either. So let's check this one out. And then these two here. And if there's nothing there, I guess we just say we are victorious. One of those pirate traders. Not finding any more here right now. I think they are just not visible anymore for us right now. A little bit sad, but what can you do? Look at this, these are the Nimions here already. So there's really no Kyrnan anymore. Did we accidentally wipe them all out? I mean... Yeah, these tell us go back to our main station. I'm not sure if we did that in the last time, we need to check for that. We still can't do that, I'm pretty sure, or that. Definitely not that here, and not sure about the Starlands either. So it might be that we kinda wiped out the Kyrnans, or that actions of us led to this. Tehe. So let's check out this dump again. No, I'm pretty sure we actually were there, but I think they suffered a fatal accident. Oh, we already had done that. Oh darn. You're right, we could check it. So this here, where we met them, was around here. Yeah, and we definitely were around here. There's nothing left. Not a single of their ship. No space station. I mean, maybe it doesn't mean that much, but you know. Alethea? Ah, is that the Gorir, something guy? I think it is, right? Yes, we are friends. No, we can only trade, so they don't have any info. We can just trade. We could sell our beryllium, but why would we? But the price would be quite good. Because we got more than enough copper and aluminum ourselves, thank you very much. The rest is a bit so-so from the prices. But we got so much of that. Let's spend our silver a little bit. And let's have a small talk. Actually, let's talk to the other player too. Maybe they have some more info about the devout stuff. Nope. Alright. First let me check the research, please. There's nothing super duper cool there. We could have a few new very cool shield stuff. And this is lasers, right? Allows to shoot through partial... Okay, that could be quite nice. And higher speed? I don't know. Various fighters, various missiles. We got the fission missiles. Allows to switch to more powerful fission warheads. They consume uranium. They actually consume it. Okay. Let's talk to Milton first. For the resources we get. Then we found the sapphire that you wanted to see. It wasn't that easy to find. Well, one question of a non-technical, non-mission sensitive nature. Just one question. If we ask that, she probably just says yes and that's it. Or no, that's something like that, right? How did you get assigned to this Celiano? Years ago, someone I respected was lost on the kite incident. And then you focused on that analysis and... Apparently your ideas, or part of your ideas, led to the discovering of the quantum wormhole in itself. Cool. Let's remove the Kyrnan device. Probably really was a remnant artifact. And the device changed its emission after they jumped in. The new emissions contain the equation for another gateway. Maybe their home world. Mission essentially isn't one of my genius, but probably a bunch of Kyrnan ships. I expect the device has some connection to that gateway. Oh, that's interesting. Oh god. Yeah, we're under some sort of defense alliance. I mean, we couldn't do it anyways, right? It happened. It was done the same thing? Good. I've recorded that you authorized as pro-tempore consul to negotiate treaties of limited scope for crisis, or we get even more power. Soon we will rule this galaxy. Hopeful no one looks too closely at the timestamp if we ever get back. That's all for now. Thank you very much. So, we got 740 points. What do we do with that? We could go for a Dreadnought, but then we have next to no points left. And Dreadnought sounds nice, yeah, but... Oh, wait a minute. We still don't have the good engines. This means we would be super slow. I don't think we want to have that, to be honest. Greater plasma range, I want to have that. We have it so long. And I like that we can shoot more stuff down thanks to that. And the last 440. Let's get the penetration of the lasers. And then we have 290 left. Let's see. Our natural discharge rate is nice, but not the best one, right? But this one here, under fire, it's stronger, or it recovers quicker. Let's go with the recovery. Next time we get the stronger shields, and then maybe also the super fast laser acquisition speed. Are we already lasing and blazing, man? We got the max, which is pretty good. But we got a pretty low speed, despite having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 medium thrusters. We definitely need better thrusters, right? But we don't have the tech. It's locked to for some reason. So, first things first. I want to see if we can maybe by now solve this here. We haven't checked that in a long time. After that, we go again to here. Then we can try to do this again. And there's the Kyrnan gateway. It will hopefully lead to the Kyrnan homeworlds. No Sepharan. I really wish I knew where the Sephara guys are. I have no idea what they even are. We have here Collector. Yeah, these are the snake people, I think. Wrong planet. Is it this one where we had still an anomaly open? Where was it? Oh, down here. Yeah, it's still silent. We still don't know how to fix that. Back to here, please. After here, we can do that. And I don't know, we did this like 5-6 times already. So hopefully it won't take much longer until this anomaly is fully done. Snake people. Slave collector. You can hit them up and tell them, hey, stop having lasers though. That's a thing. I play this game on my own. I will definitely try this out some other playthrough. I will definitely try this game at least a second or maybe even a third time. I wonder how much stronger our weapons have become, and our shields, thanks to the technological upgrade that we did. And even greater range, right? What does better range mean? Oh yeah, that is visible. That's like a third more, I think. See it? Alright, another try for Kepler. 96. Paid it. Takes a pen. That's very nice. So we can go there again. Is it just here forever? I mean, it's nice to get so many resources every time we go back to the base into here, right? But I would also kinda like to finish the anomaly. And after that, we go to the Kyrnan gateway, maybe their homeworld, and beat some sense into them. I think a bioweapon is not a nice way to solve problems with. I still only see your scouts, though. Didn't you say that your troops were out somewhere? Because I still don't see any better troops of yours. Alright. Chat, please do your duty for Lucky. How many do so? Are they all watching Paladin or what? Oop. Oh, enemies. Let's have some nice fights, finally. Cruiser, cruiser, cruiser. And a Lancer. Smashed to pieces. Maybe this time we won't have a very bad insight. 23? Still not perfect, but this time we get a little bit of uranium, we get only one injury, and the next time we can come again. Right, where's the system here? Kyrnan Gateway. Well, Lucky will be kinda on time, he's already live-ish. I'll check with the 6. Well, we have some time in that case. A little bit at least. But I really like to see what happens on the planet and what we can do there. And these 5 or 10 minutes we can still spend. Alright, so we got Kyrnan cruisers, yes. And a station over there is too, so it could be their homeworld actually. It probably is. Also got here another flinger which leads to somewhere there and another smear. Oh yeah, so many systems. Let's utterly destroy them, shall we? Bonk. Finally a worthwhile battle. Well, kinda. Hold on, didn't they have more? Oh, why are you purple? Ah yeah, because we didn't finish scanning. 1 well that is rare and nice. Esther has recovered 2, which is amazing. It was quite quick. 1, 2, and then we can go through the flinger and hopefully reach the homeworld. I wouldn't mind telling on them a few times. Bioweapons are a big no-no. Okay, it actually leads... Oh! Oh! So many new worlds! And a ship debris field. 1, 2, 3, 4 stars at least. Oh, and the debris field. That's very nice. A Nimion light frigate wreck. Huh? Nimion Guardian. Oh, is that the fleet of them? Remember when they said they had a... What's that sound? Oh, they got mines! I remember when the Nimion said they had a fleet exercise. Apparently the fleet exercise was attacking the Kyrnan worlds and getting wrecked by their mines instead. Interesting. The Kyrnan ship has crashed. We get 3 more Dibrillium. And yes, the Kyrnan are bipedal ungulates. We know. We met them a few times already. It's likely they can both receive and transmit EM signals. That's interesting too. Didn't know that yet. Not sure how useful that is, but it's a different point. Activate our shield just in case. Because it looks like this is full of mines, so this is why the Nimians lost their ships there. Or maybe they even had a proper battle there, who knows. It's interesting though that there was apparently a very big battle on either of the two sides that apparently our friends, more or less, told us about that. A lot of battle damage we knew. An obscure connector, which is always very nice. Another wreck. We might want to ensure that we don't destroy that, so let's disable our auto fire again. Go. Battle damage and so on and so forth, we know. That was it. Nothing interesting besides that. Auto 3-3. Okay, this time we didn't attack it, which is nice, but also weird. The last time we auto-attacked, which was a bit sad. The Guardian wreck apparently. Isn't it? Oh no, isn't it a space station? Why do you have a space station there? Why is there... What? Yeah, it's a base from the Lion people, but they are somewhere completely different. And apparently inconsistent with any Kyrnan damage, or someone else did that. Is a personal journal though? Someone named named Helix was that. Returning from the Pile Iris system. Gonna risk a visit? Poetry is bad. Thanks, Josro. That was very valuable information. It goes these three gates and then go to here. That is interesting. Maybe in the past they were actually friends, these two different species? Battle damage, same shit as everywhere, right? I just don't know why the hell there's a Nimion battle station there. I mean, I would understand if there are ships, right? But a battle station, that's a space station. Why do they have a space station there? I don't understand. Nobody knows anything. Kyrnan carrier, sure. A Nimion frigate. Why are you fighting there? Why is nobody? Why is something just up here? What is going on here? Someone is not telling me everything. Hey, Lucky Flies? Oh yeah, but let me just kick some ass. Oh, these were the nuclear missiles, right? I go and switch over in a minute or two. I want to explore this system, maybe even the next. No, probably not, just this system. I want to figure out, something is very weird here. Like, really weird, and I want to know what. But yeah, there are like a few systems here. Also, that looks like nebulas. Just saying, you know? Alright, that's it. We just save here. Save. And oh, we had quite a few things more actually. I definitely want to figure out what is the devout motive, what we see about that. Let's just rate the Lucky. I'm sure we'll have fun with Yakuza 6 and whatever else comes after that. So thanks for joining me, and tomorrow we got more Battletech. See you there, bye bye.